Article 1, Section 3. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, chosen by the people thereof, for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote. Immediately after, they shall assemble in consequence of the first election. They shall be divided as equally as may be into 3 classes. The seats of the senators of the first class shall be vacated in the expiration of the 2nd year, 2nd class within the 4th year, and the 3rd class within the 6th year, so that 1/3 may be chosen every 2nd year. And if vacancies happen by resignation or otherwise during the recess of the legislature of any state, the executive thereof may make appointments which shall be filled in such vacancies. No person shall be a senator who shall not have attained the age of 30 years old, and been 9 years a citizen of the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be an inhabitant of that state for which he shall be chosen. The Vice President of the United States shall be President of the Senate, but shall have no vote unless they be equally divided. The Senate shall choose their other officers and also a President pro tempore. In the absence of the Vice President, or when the Vice President shall exercise the office of President of the United States. The Senate shall have the sole power to try all impeachments. When sitting for that purpose, they shall be on oath or affirmation. When the President of the United States is tried, the Chief Justice shall preside, and no person shall be convicted without the concordance of 2/3 of members present. Judgment in case of impeachment shall not extend further than removal of office, and disqualifications to behold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States, but the party convicted shall nevertheless be liable and subject to indictment, trial, judgment, and punishment according to the law. Alright. Last video I made of Section 2. I made some errors, or not Section 2, of Article 2. I made some errors. It's not the House of Representatives, it's the Senate that votes thirds every 2 years. So of course, they have a term of 6 years. And you gotta be 30 years old, and you gotta be a citizen of the United States for 9 years, and you have to live in the state you're going to represent. And the Vice President is there for if there's a tie, he's the tiebreaker vote. And when the House of Representatives wants to impeach somebody for whatever reason, it's the Senate's job to try them, but it's the Chief Justice's job to execute the figure out what the punishment is. And there you go. Article 1, Section 4. The times, places, and manner of holding elections for Senate and Representatives shall be prescribed in each state by the legislature thereof. But the Congress may at any time, by law, make or alter such regulations except as to the places of choosing senators. Congress shall assemble at least once in every year, and such meeting shall be at noon January 3rd, unless they shall by law appoint a different day, which they did in 1933 to January 3rd. The original date was the first Monday in December, but then they changed it in 1933 with the 20th Amendment to noon January 3rd. If you notice, a lot of the things I read over the parts that have been changed over the years. So what I'm reading is what's relevant now. What I'm reading is not the original text, just for a disclaimer. Sorry, but I'm reading what is relevant now. I may do the amendments in a totally different time. Right now, I'm doing all the articles. Hopefully before July 4th, and I'll do the Declaration of Independence, and then I'll do each amendment, and I'll go in depth, do each amendment, make a video on each amendment. But as I'm reading the Constitution right now, I'm doing it with the modern amendments, basically writing them in as they are right now.